The global economy reset overnight. President Trump's trade war escalated. His new wave of wide-ranging tariffs going into effect at midnight, with American consumers set to feel it. On social media, the president celebrating the tariffs, which will hit 90 countries. The U.S. imposing a baseline 10% tax on most countries' exports, but the tariffs on products from many like Canada, Brazil, and some European countries will be higher.
We have a country that is going to be very rich. It's a country that we're very proud of, but it's going to be very rich.
The new tariffs could raise prices on popular products like clothing made in Asia, groceries including coffee, bananas, and orange juice from Brazil facing a steep 50% tariff. Wine from France and chocolate and cheese from Switzerland. That country and the White House failing to make a last-minute deal this week. And electronics will also be affected. Notably, Trump announced a 100% tariff on all chips and semiconductors coming into the United States, but offering one exception for companies building in the U.S.
If you've made a commitment to build, or if you're in the process of building, as many are, there is no tariff.
Standing next to Apple CEO Tim Cook, who pledged to invest more in the U.S. Though experts say that building iPhones here unrealistic because of the high price. Last night, the newest step in Trump's ongoing trade war that's seen shifting deadlines and negotiations since April. The tariffs have brought money into the U.S., as the president promised, but the rising prices have made their mark. The Yale Budget Lab estimating that all the tariffs will cost the average American family around $2,400 this year. President Trump says countries will still negotiate, but for now, he's staying the course.
Our country is a very different country than it was 6 months ago.
Okay, so, I mean, look, we've been talking about these tariffs for months and months and months, and a lot of economists have been like, the sky is falling, those consumer prices are going to rise. Some people, they felt it a little, but they haven't felt that.
Yeah, it's been really the calm before the storm, right? I mean, you've seen prices start to rise a little bit, but mostly you talk to these companies, they are absorbing as much of this as they can because American consumers are exhausted by inflation. And they know if they pass on too much of this cost too soon, they're going to lose customers. You know, people will find new ways to shop or new places to go. I think what we now, with the actual big tariffs in at midnight last night, now is when we'll start to see the real big choices that companies have to make, and consumers, how much of this they're going to eat, how much they're going to pass on to consumers, and what kind of effect we're going to see when we go to the grocery store, when we try to, you know, rebuild our house. I mean, housing costs are up dramatically because of these tariffs. I think that's something to think about in the months ahead about the housing market,
Just to be clear, I mean, the other countries aren't paying the tariffs.
No, and we've talked about this so much. Sometimes, in some countries, those producers are eating a little bit of it because they want to keep their customers. But these are American importing companies pay the tariff. Then they have to decide, are they going to eat that? Are they going to pass it on to consumers and onto their customers? It's really paid for at the border, and it's paid by the American company importing it.
And those companies can only eat those costs for so long if they can at all.
Or if they keep eating those costs, then maybe they don't hire as much. Maybe they don't grow as much. So maybe you don't see higher prices at the grocery store, but you see less hiring, and you see the effect that way on the economy.
All right, Christine, thank you.
Great to see you.
Thanks, Christine.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.